This was a fantasy for him.
This is 36-year-old Timothy Wood.
She just got out of the loony bin.
He's facing a slew of disturbing charges, including sexual assault and kidnapping. Police say he held his girlfriend captive using a tow rope to chain her body in a shed while he beat, raped, and cut her.
Pretty extreme example of domestic and intimate partner violence.
Over the course of 14 days, the victim says the acts against her escalated. She claims Wood used a saw and threatened to cut off her foot. He allegedly buried her for 2 days.
We're obviously dealing with someone who hates women.
Forensic psychologist John Delatorre says cases like these indicate someone with little empathy and a plan.
Doing something like this means that you've had to mentally prepare yourself.
And that escalation was likely.
Death was probably imminent.
Though Wood denying any involvement.
These are some crazy allegations. She had these episodes.
But police say evidence found at the scene, including chains and a mattress in the shed, reveal what happened.
We're learning more new details in the case of the Phoenix man accused of holding his girlfriend captive in a shed for 2 weeks.
And Fox 10 investigates a pattern of violence and abuse surrounding the case. Police say that Timothy Wood beat the woman and sexually assaulted her. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum joins us live as we learn about Wood's criminal record of domestic violence. Justin.
Court records I've obtained reveal that Timothy Wood pleaded guilty to multiple cases involving domestic violence, and through these documents, we know of 2 women he threatened to kill.
Mr. Wood, you're free to keep your attention up towards the court, please. You are here on allegations of new charges.
36-year-old Timothy James Wood is facing several charges, including aggravated assault, sexual assault, and kidnapping. Those are new charges for the father of 3. We'll get to his priors in a moment. Last week, Wood was arrested after his girlfriend escaped through an unlocked rear door of a shed located in the backyard of Wood's father. The victim bruised across her body with a broken rib and bite marks on her. She told Phoenix police that Wood kept her locked up in the shed, forced her to have sex with him, and beat her up if she said no. Court documents also say Wood used an electrical cord to hit her, threatened to cut her foot off with a saw blade, and buried her in a crawl space under the shed for 2 days, threatening to kill her.
You can look at my record. I haven't been in trouble in 15 years. These are some crazy allegations. That's not me.
It has been 15 years since Wood was sentenced to a year in prison for attempted aggravated domestic violence after he took a plea deal. On New Year's Day in 2010, he choked his then-girlfriend, who was 8 months pregnant, with his child. She filed for an order of protection, and he threatened to kill her a month later if she didn't let him see their baby. In a letter to a judge, the victim wrote, quote, "I fear him," and, quote, "Does he have to kill someone before he goes away?" 3 years prior, Wood threatened another previous girlfriend who was screaming next to his truck. Court records say Wood tried to force her into his car, and according to the victim, he didn't want to reconcile, but said, quote, would just probably kill her. This victim already filed a restraining order, and she was a minor while Wood was 19 at the time. The victim's grandmother pleaded with the judge to sentence Wood to maximum jail time, saying, quote, he will eventually seriously injure or kill some other young, foolish, vulnerable girl. Wood pleaded guilty to aggravated assault domestic violence and served 180 days in county jail. And in this recent case, you can only imagine how hot it is in that shed. The woman who reported this incident that was there for 2 weeks, we know it got as hot as 115 degrees here in Phoenix. Meanwhile, Wood is currently in the lower Buckeye jail, held on a $150,000 cash bond, awaiting his next court date on Friday. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.
Hello, everyone, and thank you and welcome to tune in to It Be Like That, where any and everything is bound to happen because, hell, it be like that. This is a crazy story, you all. It is reported that a man that was seeing a woman at one point in time kidnapped her, locked her in his shed, was assaulting her, raping her with the R word, and assaulting her for over 14 days, which is a 2 week span. They was dating at one point in time, and I guess the relationship went sour. But let me read a little bit more into the report so y'all can get a better understanding of what really occurred. You understand? Check this out. According to court documents, the victim told 911 dispatchers that her boyfriend had been assaulting her over the past several days, and she was able to escape and go to a neighbor's home and call for help. She reportedly met her boyfriend, Timothy Wood Jr., while living at a previous location. After she was evicted, she and Woods began an intimate relationship, and she moved into the shed in the backyard of Woods' father's home. So she moved into the shed after she was evicted, but at the same time she was dating Timothy Woods. Okay, she told police she had been held captive in the shed for at least 2 weeks, and that Wood would not allow her out of the shed by herself. The victim was reportedly only allowed to go into the main house if he was with her, and she was forced to wear makeup to hide the injuries to her face. According to court paperwork, she accused Woods of using an electric cord to strike her, a wood saw to cut her foot, and also he put his knee on her neck to threaten to take her life. Police report found injuries on the victim consistent with the story and the claims. Wood also allegedly used chains and a brick to prevent her from leaving the shed, and a yellow toe strap to tie her ankles down to the shed. Wood now is facing multiple felony charges, including sexual assault, kidnapping, unlawful imprisonment, and multiple counts of assault. This is crazy, you guys. Somebody that you once dated, that you once felt that had feelings for you, wound up capturing you and keeping you locked up in his father's shed in his father's backyard, making you wear makeup so no one don't know that you're being assaulted and you being harmed by him, having him tie you up every night in a shed so you can't leave. And we all know a shed don't have AC or nothing like that, so it can get very hot. From what the news was saying, we talking about Arizona, and it get up to 100 degrees, 99 degrees, 110 degrees. So I know she was going through it for these 2 weeks. It's good that she was able to escape and get help. As you see, he got a long list of problems, domestic abuse. You know what I'm saying? Even since he was a teen. Ain't no way this man should be, you know what I'm saying, on the streets. Because like they said, if she wouldn't escape, this could have resulted in a murder. And most likely it probably would have after so long. Especially with her in the shed in Arizona. In this summer with that type of temperature going on. Come on now. You got kids nowadays passing away in cars that's too hot. Why wouldn't an adult pass away in a shed that can get all the way up to 150 degrees? Sad incident, you guys. Glad that he was captured. Hopefully something to get done, because at the end of the day, it be like that. Till the next one, you guys.